Do you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
Hello, darlings! Happy N7 Day! Spoilers for Mass Effect and all things Star Wars? So, I've been playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and this question has been weighing on me. Do Geth have souls? The Geth were created as intelligent machines. They are not organics. They develop personalities. Essentially, they are droids, just like R2D2, C-3PO, IG-11. And just like these droids, the Geth were given a programming. However, over time, these Geth developed.
Shepard Commander.
Did they develop a soul? What exactly did they develop? Because it is said that a soul enters an organic body, a living being. Some religions believe to give it life, but it has to be an organic being.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive.
What makes a being organic? Blood running through their veins, a beating heart. So in that regards, Geth are not organic. They did develop something, and that's why I think the question is a lot more complex than yes or no soul, and even if the answer is no for soul, yes for something else, might be equivalent, if not more important. C-3PO in Star Wars has a programming, a protocol which he follows. He's an anti-droid, he's a translator droid, and he never got his memory wiped since long prior to the Clone Wars. Thus, he develops a more pronounced personality than was in his initial programming. Same thing with R2D2. So Luke and the Jedi develop an affinity towards these droids thanks to their personalities.
Yes, R2, I was just coming to that.
IG-11 was an assassin droid, a bounty hunter, who was programmed to kill, programmed to hunt down Grogu, aka Baby Yoda. After Din destroyed him, he was repurposed and reprogrammed, so technically his memory wiped, his programming completely changed, given a new protocol, and he became a bodyguard and nanny droid. He sacrificed himself to protect Grogu and Din, and he literally saved Din's life. Through this, IG developed more of a consciousness than a personality, and thus also a conscience.
No living thing has seen me without my helmet since I swore the creed. I am not a living thing.
Let's look at some definitions. Sentience, a sentient quality or state, feeling or sensation as distinguished from perception and thought, as listed by Merriam-Webster. Sentient, responsive to or conscious of sense impressions, aware, finely sensitive in perception or feeling. Consciousness, the condition of being conscious, the normal state of being awake and able to understand what is happening around you. So not just following a protocol, being aware. A person's mind and thoughts, knowledge that is shared by a group of people. So see here, the Geth Legion, that unit, seems to have developed a consciousness, albeit unlike the other droids, it's not an individual type of consciousness. Yes, there's some aspect of that individuality, but the Geth, unlike the droids from Star Wars, are connected, are linked through more of a hive mind, have a collective consciousness. But Legion, the unit, seems to have also developed a conscience. Conscience, the sense or consciousness of the moral goodness or blameworthiness of one's own conduct, intentions, or character together with a feeling of obligation to do right or be good. A faculty, power, or principle enjoining good acts. The part of the superego and psychoanalysis that transmits commands and admonitions to the ego. Conformity to what one considers to be correct, right, or morally good. Conscientiousness. A sensitive regard for fairness or justice. Archaic consciousness. And conscientiousness is the condition or quality of being conscientious. So, Legion is Geth, machine, not organic, the equivalent of a droid. He develops a personality. This unit develops a personality. He has a collective consciousness. They consult each other to figure out what's right or wrong, what is moral, and this unit develops a conscience. But he's still not organic. He's still not alive the same way sentient beings are. He may have developed a sentience of sorts, but does that put a soul into the machine? I don't know. Droids, Geth, they don't possess organs, they don't breathe, they don't bleed, and so organics who have souls, the blood is the life. They say blood is life. Having a heart, a beating heart, blood running through your veins, that's what makes you an organic living being in which a soul can exist.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history.
Let's look at the opposite for a moment. General Grievous, yes, I know there are a lot of Star Wars references, was a Kaleesh, the Kaleesh species, who made himself more droid than live being. He kept his heart, but he didn't have veins running through him with blood anymore. He no longer had a conscience, being consumed by the dark side. So in a way, you could say that he became soulless, though he began as a living being, and he technically still was a live being till his defeat. Do Reapers have souls? They are made of the blood of beings, are said sentient, but they act to destroy as though lacking a conscience, even if they have a consciousness, because they are aware and they make these choices. So they have a consciousness, they don't have a conscience, in my opinion. I don't believe that they truly are live, even if they are part organic, because it's not their beating heart. It is not their blood. They rely on the blood of living beings, of other organics. So they are machines that steal the blood of other organics. So I believe that Reapers do not have souls.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
I think, all in all, the question we need to ask is not whether Geth have souls or not, but do they have a conscience? Does Legion have a soul? No, I don't believe he has a soul by what we've explored today. However, does he have a consciousness? Yes. Does he have a conscience? Yes. He has a collective consciousness, but also an individual consciousness, and I believe also a conscience. The ability to level morality and make decisions based on that morality.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Kill us alive.